The hilarious Hagar hijinks, an ancient tale of aggression transfer. Once upon a time, in the ancient city of Canaan, there lived a couple named Abraham and Sarah. They were blessed with wealth, wisdom, and a bit of wanderlust. But there was one tiny issue. Sarah's patience was shorter than the donkey's tail, and Abraham's knack for getting into trouble was longer than a camel caravan. One day, Sarah had an idea that sounded perfectly reasonable at the time, for her at least. "Abraham," she said, "since I can't seem to have children, why don't you take my maidservant Hagar as your second wife? Maybe she can give us a child." Abraham, always trying to keep the peace, reluctantly agreed. Hagar became wife number 2, and as you can imagine, the trouble began. Hagar, now a second wife and suddenly very important, couldn't resist the temptation to flaunt her newfound status. Sarah, on the other hand, had an eagle eye for mischief, so naturally a rivalry emerged quicker than you can say manna. Sarah: "Why is Hagar looking at you like that, Abraham?" Abraham: "I have no idea, my dear. Maybe she's just admiring my new sandals." And so it went on. Sarah and Hagar would exchange snarky glances, leading to heated exchanges and sometimes accidentally spilled goat milk. One day, Sarah couldn't take it anymore and unleashed her wrath on Abraham. "This mess is your fault. Fix it!" Abraham, being Abraham, decided that it was best to avoid the crossfire altogether. He shrugged and replied, "Okay, fine. You deal with it. She's your maidservant, after all." Sarah, frustrated beyond measure, decided to chase Hagar away into the wilderness. But don't worry, a helpful angel intervened and told Hagar to return. The family feud wasn't over, but at least they had their daily dose of drama. And there you have it, folks. A story from biblical times that proves the age-old concept. Women haven't changed much, and the transfer of aggression behavior has been around since Sarah, Hagar, and those goat milk-spilling days.